Hello folks, welcome to Legacy IS Academy. In this video, we will be looking into a current affair topic presented to you by your faculty Sushma Keti. So what is the topic that we will be looking into today? Supreme Court's SIR ruling 2026. Now as usual, I will explain it to you like a story, then we will get into the video. Now, let's have one simple role play debate. How is it? Let's say I am election commission, okay? And I'm going to citizen and telling, show me your proof. Let's say your identity. You show me something, you don't show me something, and then finally I go to all the houses. I create a SIR, special intensive revision. What is this? I am trying to make sure that your fake voters, bogus voter, or your ineligible candidates, that is those who are not citizens, dead voters, all of these are excluded. So I'm more of purifying the rolls. I do this. Now I publish the list of names. Okay. When I do this, if your name is not there in the electoral roll, you see that your name is not in the electoral roll as a citizen. Now we get worried. You will see what to do now. Then comes the third person. This is Supreme Court. Supreme Court here is telling to the person, see, don't worry. Your name is not there in electoral roll. Does not mean that you are not a citizen. Understanding? It just means that the documents needed by election commission to verify you is not adequate. So what you will do? According to Citizenship Act of 1955, the authority concerned, you will go and you will show the necessary documentation. And after that, you will be added back. Understanding? So you have to show either your birth certificate or with respect to properties, any of the records. This is what your Supreme Court has told. To this, there are various levels involved in this. Now let's take why the people are afraid of this means. First and foremost, when Supreme Court told about SIR, it told, see, SIR now I am telling that it is constitutionally compliant. Initially when it came out, yes, there were a lot of questions in that. But through various, so your judicial telling that you have to add these things, you are various safeguards which were done. Now it has, your SIR has become constitutionally compliant. Fine, we will agree with SIR. And also your name in electoral roll itself means that it is a topic about your citizenship. If your name is in electoral roll, you are a citizen. Otherwise, it will mean like you are not a citizen. So here is where Supreme Court stepped in and told, do not assume that if Election Commission has left out your name, that means you're automatically not a citizen. No, that is not it. It just means that the documentation is not enough. So here is where you will go to the concerned authority according to Citizenship Act of 1955. Why not to Election Commission? Because Election Commission is not the authority to grant you citizenship. Citizenship comes under union list. That is why Citizenship Act of 1955, the authority mentioned by it. Understanding? Okay, up until here fine. Then why are the people being afraid? Because the proof of burden of proving your citizenship is going to the individual. They have to show with adequate documentation. Now people like older people, poor people, those who don't have birth certificate, those who don't have proper adequate documentation, they will be put at loss. These are the things that we will be discussing in the course of the video. Now, if there's someone who wants to know about local news, national news, international news, subscribe to Legacy IS Academy channel as we provide deep insights into these topics. Okay, let's get into the video. Look at this. Why is it in news? Supreme Court has upheld the validity of special intensive revision, and your election commission is supposed to report all of the deleted voter names so that the deleted persons can now go to the concerned authorities under Citizenship Act of 1955 and get this verified. Okay. So special intensive revision is conducted by whom? By Election Commission of India. Look at this. why is your election commission conducting SIR? In order to clean and update your electoral rolls. They can do this under your Article 24 and Representation of People's Act of 1950. How are they cleaning and updating electoral rolls? By removing duplicate voters, dead voters, ineligible person, or your illegal immigrants. Okay, those who are suspected as non-citizens. Again, why? Only citizens should have the eligibility to vote. So, with respect to your Supreme Court, it has told that while your election commission can show me the document, it can also verify the, okay, let's say this person is citizen or not. Understanding how simple logic is, whether your name is electoral roll or not. So it is empowered to examine citizenship with respect to your electoral processes. But your name is deleted from voter list does not mean you're automatically not a citizen, or it doesn't mean you're a foreigner. It just means that the documents which you have submitted is not enough for me to determine your citizenship. So what will you do? It will your EC has to refer 4 weeks deleted names. They will go to the competent authority under Citizenship Act of 1955. So they also argued in the case of Lal Babu Hussain versus ERO, wherein they said that your name entry into electoral roll itself indicates that you are a citizen, because unless you are a citizen, you cannot vote. Yes or no? So this should not be questioned as to whether I'm a citizen or not if my name is in electoral roll. It is an understood scenario. But that doesn't mean that, okay, this is a permanent immunity. It can be again, okay, looked into or rechecked, re-verified. Understanding? So why exactly did Supreme Court uphold SIR? Initially, there was lot of inhibitions about SIR because of your documentation issues, lack of transparency, and also exclusion concerns, and also access difficulties, such as many people claim that, okay, they're not even telling that our names are deleted. How are we to get to know? So they made some safeguards. What are the safeguards? Publication of excluded voter list. You have to showcase whose name you have deleted and why you have deleted them. And once you've deleted it, you have to give them an option, okay, or opportunity to showcase how or why it was seen so and so particular way. So the transparency became much an important aspect for the Supreme Court to look into the validity of SIR. So after the judicial safeguards were added, SIR has become constitutionally compliant. So you have a right to vote, and then Article 14 is equality before law. Then is your Article 21, fair hearing, due process of law, right? And also citizenship as a concept comes under your union list, not any particular body. Okay. So what are the arguments for continuing with SIR? If you see, first and foremost, it prevents bogus voting, that only your citizens of India should vote, not illegal immigrants. And also it cleans voter database. Now look at this. You have also started giving the reasons for deletion of particular persons. Okay, it's become more transparent. And there is also a fair hearing opportunity also. Understanding right to fair hearing, Article 21. What are the criticisms of it? Means there are situations where genuine citizenship or people who are actually citizens, their name also can be removed. Your poor, old age people, those who don't have documentation, those who don't have birth certificate, again, there also issues can be seen. And another issue is the proof of burden lies on the individual. Okay, this becomes like, let's say, if because of any administrative error you did this, that would mean how much of difficulty on the individual is put upon. So here we'll be seeing with SNR, NRC, and with respect to your citizenship. See, NRC National Register is again one citizenship exercise, whereas your SIR is an electoral exercise. Here you are just verifying the citizenship. Here you are seeing whether are you eligible to be an elector or not. Understanding? So, if you see the key judicial principles with regarding to your SIR or in the aspect of voting itself. The procedural fairness is very important as to conduct this SIR. Again, like earlier, they have pointed out SIR initially, there were certain concerns, but after addition of safeguards with respect to transparency, limiting the EC power, because if let's say your EC has not or not added your name in the election list or voter list, doesn't mean you're automatically not a citizen. Just the documentation is not enough. Then you will go to the concerned authority under your Citizenship Act of 1955, which is your parliamentary jurisdiction again because it comes under your union list, right? Then judicial oversight because courts will supervise this processes, and the burden of proof is shifted to individual. Okay, and state must protect the vulnerable sections of the society. If we see with respect to election commission, it's a constitutional body which is created under Article 320. It is independent from the government with respect to the fact that your let's say bulwark of Indian constitution, one of the bulwark is your election commission. Okay, Citizenship Act of 1955 is the one that is dealing with your acquisition, termination, loss of citizenship, everything. Representation of People's Act is with respect to voter eligibility, preparation of electoral rules. So these are the concerned bodies and laws regarding to SIR controversy. With this, we've come to the end of the content. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, share it along with your friends. Thank you.